Hello. All right, I wanted to share, first of all, this awesome scripture, one of my favorites. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. I love that. So I thought I would show you how to make some butter bean soup. I love to make beans from scratch. So these have been soaking overnight in water, and I season them very well because I like all that seasoning to get inside my beans. And so it's so super simple. All I'm gonna do is add celery, carrots, bell pepper, onion, garlic, half a pound of breakfast sausage that I cooked up this morning. I used half for another dish that I made, and half will go in here. I'm gonna season it up with salt and pepper, and then my faves. I love the seasoning salt. My absolute favorite seasoning is this Greek all-purpose, and then of course some Slap Your Mama. Not too much because I don't want it spicy, and then I'm just gonna add some water to get it to the consistency that I want. Now, if you wanna make it total vegetarian, you can omit the meat or use a different meat. You could put chicken in here. You could use like linked sausage. You could use whatever you want. That's the fun of cooking. And so I'm gonna take all this, pop it into this, mix it all together, season it up, and then I'll kind of show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of show you how I do my seasoning. I have no rhyme or reason. I just kind of season it the way that I feel led to. So I'm just gonna do a couple of dollops of salt, some black pepper, and I will taste this in a couple hours once the beans start releasing their flavor. The seasoned salt, this is my rhyme, this is how I do it. I just kind of cover the surface area of what I'm working with. And my daddy always said you can add more, you can't take it away. So I kind of go sparingly. This is the Greek all-purpose. I do love this stuff. And then some Slap Your Mama. And then you just mix all that together. So I just used half a bell pepper. I went ahead and cut up the whole thing. Half an onion, I'll say a stalk of celery, because I use the other part of all of that in a casserole that I'm making too, and that I'll share as well. It's a breakfast casserole with eggs and breakfast sausage and potatoes. And so I love to cook like that. I think about, okay, what am I making? How can I use my ingredients both ways to make them stretch, especially? And so once they're all mixed together like this, you just add your water. This is about 4 cups of water. And I just like to kind of eyeball it and get it to the broth consistency. I like a soupy bean because I'm gonna make some cornbread too. And so I want to have that yummy broth. And then what I'll do is I'll put this on high for 4 to 6 hours, and I'll check it about 4 hours in. It probably will not take 6 hours, but I'll check it about 4 hours in and test my broth at that point again to see if I need to adjust my seasonings at all. This is the finished product. It's so creamy tasting, you guys. I topped this bowl with cheese and sour cream and sriracha. And then what I do is mix it up and it gets creamy and dreamy. If you have avocado, you can add some sliced avocado to it too. And that little bit of meat that's in there, it just sends it over the top. And y'all, I'm telling you, it's just got this buttery, just velvet taste to it. Try it. It's a great cost-effective way to feed the family. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching.